red light mean it's going?
I've been cold, I've been hungry, now for a while. I guess most of my dreams have come true. With it all.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna be talking about Toy Story 3, right?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be spoiling this movie, so if you're not already caught up or watched Toy Story 3, this is your chance to go and watch the movie on Disney Plus, then come back and watch us talk/review this movie. So if you're ready, let's do it, my friend. So I'm going to start, if you don't mind. I'm going to start. I'm going to take the talking star ball thing.
The star ball doesn't talk. It's just a ball.
It's a ball that should talk in the movie. It would be funny. It would be charming and adorable. It would be a national treasure. All right. So my first high is the story element that we got of heist/prison. Prison/heist movie in this. I think they did this so well. You know, you got the prison element when they were at the daycare, and then when Woody needs to break everybody out, you get the heist element in there at towards the ending. And I like how that story element was told in this way. You got prison movie, and then you got a heist movie. It was awesome. It was great. And you know, Pixar at this point is really good at doing this type of storytelling. And I think they told this well. So that would be my first high.
Okay. I'm pretty much going to agree. My first high is pretty much agreement. I have a soft spot for heist movies.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for breakout films.
Yeah.
Plan coming together type plots. So yeah, this movie is exactly what I wanted to see. It was very engaging. I enjoyed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Plot-wise, big high for me.
Yeah. All right. So my second high is the incinerator scene. This was told so well. So well. I love the subtlety in it, in the scene, that quiet realization. And the brilliance of this scene is there's no words. There's no words. You see the fire coming, and you see everybody. I'm gonna. Damn it! I'm getting misty-eyed here. Because this scene's so good. Fat guy, this scene's so good. You get this quiet realization, the fire coming, and then everybody slowly begins to hold hands. And at the end, Woody is that, no, this is not happening. We're gonna get out of this. And then...
Well, at the end, no.
Yeah.
At the end, Woody also agrees.
Yeah, no, but at the end, he eventually... You know what I mean? He eventually first is in denial, but in a moment, this is all told within like a moment or two, and and then he goes, okay, yeah, and then he holds he begins the chain with ending the chain with them holding hands, all of them together in that quiet realization of this is the end, but we're all together at the same time. And it's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. I just really, really enjoyed that scene. The subtlety in it, for me as a writer, I get emotional every time I see it because it's told so well. So that would be my second high.
Yeah. Once again, we're in agreement here. My second high is actually also the incinerator scene.
Yeah.
It's a really good ending to a
is.
trilogy.
Yeah.
We won't talk about the fourth movie yet. That's for later, I'm sure.
The sadness.
But yeah, there's a lot of ways they could have handled it.
Yeah.
They could have made it more. They could have made it more depressing.
Yeah.
Like they could have tried to make it more emotionally wrenching.
Yeah.
They could have tried to make it more adventurous or lighthearted,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't. They took a bunch of characters that they know that we, the audience, love,
Mm-hmm.
and they treated them in a serious way.
Yeah.
And gave them a very touching scene for tiny plastic toys.
Yeah.
And yeah, it says a lot that, even me as like a jaded old man, I still kind of, I also still tear up a little, watching that scene because
it's so good.
Well, it's a very true moment,
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And so the fact that they handled it the way they did instead of maybe moving towards something more kiddish is something that I appreciate quite a lot in this film.
Yeah. And just wanted to add to what we're agreeing on. Like I said, there's no words, and that's adds to the specialness of the scene.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so my last high, because there's a lot of highs here, but I had to pick. I had to choose carefully that guy, carefully. So my last high would be the animation. And the voice acting in this is so good. It's so good, especially the animation. If you're watching this on especially Disney Plus, they enhance the audio, they enhance the visual. You got that 4K, you got that Dolby Atmos sound. Just it makes the score more fuller and makes the interactions with toys and with the children more. There's more talking. There's more interaction. It's a fuller environment when you're watching it on Disney Plus with all the enhancements. And the animation's so good here, and it just when you're watching in 4K, it's just so good. It's so good. And when a blind man is telling you something looks good, you can bank on it. You can sign the check and go to the bank and cash that. So that would be my last high. That's all the animation, the voice acting, and all the improvements that Disney Plus gives to this. Okay. Yeah, provides in this movie.
Okay. My last high is actually more tonal or more atmosphere, I guess would be the term. If you watched us talking about Toy Story 2, one of my big complaints about that was that it became kind of a zany adventure movie where they're like causing giant traffic jams, and there's a lot more this like public stuff where it's like you kind of can't believe that no one's noticed toys are alive anymore because all of this craziness is happening like in broad daylight. So I appreciate that for this they went back to kind of like indoor environments at night, deserted areas, brought back that kind of fairy tale sensation of like this is something that toys can do when no one's looking. And I don't know, I appreciate that atmosphere a lot more. It makes it a lot more it makes it a lot easier to accept things happening. So I was quite happy about that.
All right, is that your last high, or do you have another high?
No, I would say that's probably my last like big legitimate high.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've said this before, it's Pixar, it's generally just very well written, very well drawn, very well animated and voiced and stuff. But in terms of like high points, I'd say that the fact that they went back to that closer atmosphere was a big plus for me.
I just want to add what you're saying. Just give my little 2 cents here. So they did something very interesting. Come on, Kate. So in Toy Story 1, you saw the toys being introduced as a Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head being the villain, and Woody being the superhero, right? Coming to save the day. And that scene actually is replicated in Toy Story 3. So just a little, just a little fun factoid there. All right, so let's move on to my lows, and I will start this off, and I'm going to screw the villain up, and that guy's going to bail me out. Here we go. Thotso?
Lotso hugging bears.
Lotso hugging bears. I am in disagreement with a lot of our YouTube brethren out there that review this movie. I didn't like him as a villain. Too predictable. I thought Kelsey Grammer in Toy Story 2 played a better villain than Lotso hugging Bear.
Mhm.
And I just too predictable. He's too predictable. You know where this is going. He's a prison warden of such,
Mhm.
but you know exactly his motivations, and he's not relatable whatsoever. They try to make him relatable at the end. They try to make him like, oh, feel sorry for this. No, I don't feel sorry for this character. He's getting exactly what he deserves.
Mhm.
And I think for him, the story, how that he was written was so poorly.
Mhm.
And I thought, this Kelsey Grammer, when he turned in Toy Story 2,
Mhm.
you didn't expect that. At least I didn't expect that.
I was gonna say you didn't expect.
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but the way he just turned on a dime
Mhm.
was really good. His tonally was really good. How he played that character in Toy Story 2 was so good, and when he turned, it was like,
Yeah.
okay, you knew where it was coming and such, but when he turned, it's just like popping out of the box like that.
Mhm.
Was like, holy crap, that's good. That was good. And Lotso, I didn't have that connection as a villain. I thought the character, like I said, he was written so poorly, and I'm in disagreement with all of your two brethren. I do not think it was a good villain. I think it was very predictable.
Okay.
That's-
So you're saying he was predictable?
Yeah.
Okay, very predictable.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Very
Yeah.
predictable. Okay.
See, now you can't. You're doing the thing. You're doing the thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree my low was also Lotso.
Yeah.
Again, Kelsey Grammer as the prospector.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he was predictable to, like, if you've watched enough movies where the guy gets up out of the wheelchair,
Yeah.
it's obvious.
Yeah.
But that's like, it's a kid's movie.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's an everyday thing. It's
Yeah.
If you love watching action B movies, sure.
Yeah.
Otherwise, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my biggest problem is that Lotso is just the prospector again.
Yeah.
The kindly old man who seems to mean well.
Yeah.
But is actually self-serving and bitter.
Yeah.
And yeah, it would have been nice to have a villain for Toy Story 3 that wasn't just the villain from Toy Story 2 again.
But-
So yeah, I'm not as upset about him
Yeah.
being predictable, oh so predictable.
Yeah.
But I do wish that he was at least different.
Yeah.
It's just, again, like I said, the same villain over again, and I find that like kind of disappointing.
Yeah. But for me, it was more than being predictable and all that kind of stuff. But when the villain of Toy Story 3, Thotso, gets introduced, I knew he was the villain.
Yeah.
I knew he was the villain. In Toy Story 3, I didn't know Kelsey Grammer was going to be the villain.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that you
Yeah.
were sympathetic to the character. You understood him to a point.
Yeah.
And when he, like, quote unquote, got out of the wheelchair,
Yeah.
and he turned, that was, for me, dramatic.
Yeah.
Very dramatic. You're like, holy crap.
Yeah, I guess to clarify, it wasn't, like, you realize that he's going to be the villain.
Yeah.
But, yeah, with with Toy Story 2, I should say, it takes a while.
Yeah.
You know, like, at first he's sympathetic, and then
Yeah.
you kind of twig onto what's going on.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, the second Lotso shows up, you're like, oh, villain.
Yep.
So yes, that I agree with that for sure.
All right. So, my final low, and this is gonna be my main low.
Mhm.
This is gonna be a cop out
Okay.
because this should have been the final movie. This should have been the end.
Yeah.
This should have been. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my low. I mean, that's my own.
Well,
That's just my.
I don't know if it's fair to...
It's a cop out. I know it's a cop out, but
I just mean, like, I don't know if you can really qualify it as a low for this film that they made another one. I don't think that's fair to the film. I am actually going to stop you on that.
Okay, all right.
You cannot say Toy Story 4 is a low of Toy Story 3.
It is though. I just that's me though.
Okay.
I just think that Toy Story 3 should have been the ending of the
Sure.
trilogy.
Sure, but that's a low for Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
I'm just... Okay. Disagreement.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Fair enough. I guess my other low would be why does everyone still not trust Woody?
Yeah.
This is just something that keeps happening.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was okay with it because it's just because at the beginning, they don't believe that they're going to be they don't believe Woody when he says they're going to the attic.
Yeah.
And that's just an impetus for them to get to the daycare center. So I was okay with it. It's just a thing that happens, whatever, bickering.
Mm-hmm.
But then, one of the turning points of later in the movie is when they realize, oh, Woody was right all along. I'm like, well, yes. I mean, you probably knew that already. Why are you making that the plot point again?
Yeah.
It was fine as a reason to get to the daycare.
Mm-hmm.
It should not have been used again as motivation to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. That's your...
that's my last low. It's just...
All right.
It would be nice if they actually believed Woody.
For once.
For once.
For once. All right, so that's it for my lows. And I know it's a cop-out. Listen, I know it's a cop-out, and I know we have a disagreement.
Like I said, yeah.
But that's me.
It's fine to disagree, yeah.
That's just me, and I feel really, really strongly about this.
Sure.
All right, so let's see if Toy Story 3 makes the grade, and for me, it absolutely does, despite what I said. It is a great movie. It's really really rewatchable. Has a bunch of value, and I'm giving Toy Story 3 an A+. Despite what I said.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Does Toy Story 3, my friend, make the grade for you?
It does. It does for me as well.
All right.
I'm gonna go with an A- on this one, in that I think it's worth watching. I think you should go out and watch it. Obviously, you should have watched the first two first.
Yeah.
But no, it's got the things I want to see in a movie. It's got interesting things happening. It's got fun characters. It's got solid moments. It's a good movie.
All right. So does this make the grade?
It's all right.
Oh.
It's fine. I tired of Toy Story after halfway through the second one.
Yeah. All right, guys. That'll do it for us for this review. We want to thank you guys for watching. And the march to 200 subscribers is on. Help us get there, ladies and gentlemen. And we want to know what you thought of Toy Story 3 down below in the comments section. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And we will see you all later. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. Right here on my TV.
And I will find it.
On the blue moon I saw you. So soon you'll take me.
There is a corruption passing through this world.
I wish to know everything.